Next, we are going to discuss one of the most authoritative and functional names of Swiss watchmaking, Breitling. This is a brand that was created in the workshops of Leon Breitling in 1884 and based its whole image on professional aviator, divers, and military instruments. Breitling watches do not need your attention, they require it. Since the strong tool watches in the open sea and the precision chronographs in the cockpits of the globe, every item in the modern countdown is earned to be on the wrist by heritage, engineering, and uncompromising nature. Whether you are a longtime Breitling fan or this is your first interaction with the brand, these 5 watches are some of the best that Breitling can offer. Let's get into it. Number 5. Breitling Colt 44. The Breitling Colt 44 is the gateway to the Breitling world, and it manages to make a very good impression right at the first sight. The 44mm stainless steel case is big, bold, and unambiguously purposeful, making a statement in the quiet manner of a true professional tool watch. The caliber 17 automatic movement within, a time-tested hardy workhorse, keeps time with a 38-hour power reserve, and the unidirectional rotating bezel provides a sporting versatility that equally fits the wristwatch at the pool or in a business casual environment. The Breitling Classic is the dial with bold-applied markers, the luminous hands, and the layout which is more focused on the legibility than on the visual appeal. The Colt 44 is available in a variety of dial colors such as ocean blue, slate gray, and classic black, without going beyond the tool watch DNA the company has established. It is a waterproof watch with a depth of 200 meters and can easily match the active lifestyle without even giving it a second thought. The Colt 44 is the starting point of the journey to anyone who desires to experience real Breitling on the wrist at the most affordable price in the collection. The Breitling Colt 44 costs around $2,800 USD. Number 4. Breitling Superocean Heritage. You can enjoy the depth of the brand with the Superocean Heritage, provided that the Colt 44 is the place where you enter the world of Breitling. Based on the original Superocean of 1957 by Breitling, one of the first professional diving watches of the post-war period, the Heritage reissue brings the essence of the original to the present, but with a distinctively modern twist. The old-fashioned look of the warm, vintage-inspired dial with the wide-applied indices and fine pencil hands is a balance between retro and modern readability that very few dive watches have. The bezel with waves, which is an instant Breitling trademark, and the available integrated bracelet or leather straps that look vintage all provide it with true wearability across the dress code. The caliber 17 automatic, which is COSC certified, guarantees a precision of a chronometer, and the ability to endure even up to 200 meters of water maintains its diving status unharmed. The Superocean Heritage fills that hard-to-find middle ground of a sports watch being a truly beautiful thing, a thing you would equally need to wear on your wrist at the dinner table as on a boat deck. A Breitling Superocean Heritage costs about $4,100 USD. Number 3. Breitling Avenger II GMT. The Breitling Avenger II GMT is a watch that is business to the point, serious, no-nonsense business. The Avenger II GMT was designed to the minute requirements of the military and other aviation experts who work in different time zones and injects real functionality into one of the most intimidating cases of Breitling. The stainless steel 45mm case is constructed as a vault, topped with a screw-down crown and caseback providing water resistance to 300 meters, sensibly beyond the capability of most wearers, but immensely reassuring to have. A complication of the GMT, controlled by a fourth hand and a two-way bezel, which is set to 24-hour timekeeping, enables instant reading of a second time zone. This is crucial to pilots and travelers who work and live in different time zones. The caliber 32 movement within is a COSC certified 42-hour power reserve with precision standards required of a professional application. The dial is typically crowded with data but is remarkably readable with large, bright markers and a design that has been perfected over the decades based on aviation feedback. The Avenger II GMT goes on a rubber strap or a steel bracelet and commands respect. It is a tool watch in the literal meaning of the word. Breitling Avenger II GMT costs about $5,200 USD. Number 2, the Breitling Chronomat is perhaps the most iconic sports watch in the brand. a design that has been on the wrist of Breitling and the wrists of its enthusiasts since 1984. That legacy is the B0142, and it is an impressive work of watchmaking at all levels. The movement, the Breitling manufacture caliber B01, is what makes it stand out at once as compared to the competition. It is Breitling's own in-house chronograph movement, a column wheel, vertical clutch automatic chronograph that embodies years of development and real horological aspirations. The B01 provides a 70-hour power supply, COSC chronometer, and the smooth and accurate functioning that only a correct manufacture movement can offer. The 42mm case is the sweet spot in the Chronomat collection, not too small to have the bold dial design with its signature rider tabs on the bezel, but not too large to slide under a shirt cuff. One of the most unique and fulfilling of the Swiss watchmaking is the integrated bracelet with its rouleau links. Offered in a variety of dial and bracelet styles, the Chronomat B0142 is a timepiece with a true depth of character that will only be discovered as the years of wear pass. The Breitling Chronomat B0142 retails for approximately $8,100 USD. Number 1. Breitling Navitimer B01 Chronograph. The best position is the watch, which to most people is the hallmark of the Swiss aviation watchmaking, the Breitling Navitimer. The Navitimer was initially created in 1952 as the official timepiece of the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association and was designed with the most unique aspect, the circular slide rule bezel, which was able to do all the mathematical calculations that a pilot would require during flight, including fuel consumption, airspeed, rate of climb, distance, and others. Over 70 years later, that slide rule bezel is the pulse of the Navitimer, and the B01 Chronograph takes it into the contemporary world with the best movement Breitling ever made. The caliber B01 in-house chronograph, the very same glorified movement that propels the Chronomat, offers 70 hours of power storage, COSC chronometer precision, and the exquisite finishing that merits a watch of this caliber. The case size of 43mm is a perfect balance of presence and wear, and the layout of the tricolor dial with 3 chronograph registers is an impeccable example of the most aesthetically intricate and satisfying in all watchmaking. The Navitimer B01 is merely one of the great watches of the modern era, a living piece of aviation history, a carefully designed precision instrument, a design icon, and a personal statement of remarkable depth all rolled into one, all on a leather aviator strap with contrast stitching. It is, there was never and will never be a watch like any other. Breitling Navitimer B01 Chronograph costs about $9,900 USD.